Hey Chris and the Batman statue collecting community, my name is Mike. I bring you greetings from beautiful Savannah, Georgia. A little bit about my collection. It's mostly licensed and custom pieces. I originally used to be into comic books, but being in the military and things kind of getting moved around every few years and getting damaged or even stolen, I kind of shifted my focus to collecting of statues. Like most of you, my collection is probably based on either the space or my budget. So it's a kind of a mix of the two, but I'm pretty happy with my collection. It's pretty small, but it's pretty mighty. Come with me and let's check it out. Welcome to my bat cave. As I stated before, it is kind of a pretty good mix. Got a bunch of original art and things like that. But take a look at everything I've got here. Chris, I'm sure that piece looks familiar to you. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, so I got plenty of Funko Pops there. Some 1-for-1 bust size pieces. Obviously, everybody who owns that Hulk knows it's amazing. A little bit of everything. I never really got into collecting full lines, only because I never really had the space for everything, but essentially I just collect what I like. I think that's what collecting is all about. Not necessarily having every piece for every line, but pretty much whatever your space and your taste buds and obviously budgets can handle. But I originally started with licensed pieces and then kind of got a peek into the custom world, and it just blew my mind, being able to get my hands on a bunch of pieces that some of the major companies couldn't or wouldn't produce. Trying to get everything in the frame here and move slow so everybody can check it out. I love that. It's probably one of my favorite pieces. Most people always ask, is Batman my favorite character? And I'd say no, but I think my collection kind of conflicts with that. Got a lot of Batman stuff, but obviously I love Hulk and Wolverine, but you know, I've always just kind of collected pieces that I really liked. Like I said, I started with comics, you know, kept a few of those hanging around, but generally kind of got away from comics and just got into just collecting statues. Got some random little pieces here and there too. But, you know, like I said, I got some original art, love some of that. Paperbacks, books, the whole spiel. Hope I'm not going too fast for you guys and you can check it out. I've always enjoyed my collection and just kind of being able to bring some of these characters that I grew up and loved to my home. So it's always been pretty cool. I actually do a little bit of art myself, so I'm always drawing and scribbling and stuff like that. But I mean, that's nothing compared to some of my favorite artists, which are obviously Jim Lee and Alex Ross and Mateo Scalera and Chris Stevens. Just some guys that are just doing some amazing stuff. Definitely a fan. Yeah, I think if I had to count the numbers, I think I probably got more Batman pieces than anything. But it's obviously such a cool character. So, you know, so moody and dark and so many awesome interpretations of him. It's really cool. Hey, Yoda. Yeah, I think my imagination is only limited to the space that I have, which isn't very much, but I try to make it work for what I have. I try to make it work. I actually made these cases here off of some old garage shelves and just kind of cut some acrylics. I hope and ran some lights in them obviously, but I'm hoping the glare isn't too distracting. But it was the only way that I can kind of, with the space that I had, you know, kind of get everything that I wanted in my room. Yeah, that glare is kind of ugly, but hopefully you guys can see everything I kind of got going on here. You know, obviously I love slideshow stuff and Prime One and some of these other great companies. my friends are like, you live in a museum. I'm like, it's definitely not a museum, but I mean, I do kind of like the idea of kind of being able to display everything kind of behind these glasses, or at least most things behind these glasses. It does kind of give a museum-esque feel to it. This is probably the newest piece I got here. You guys may have seen this kind of floating around. It's nuts, the realism on this Robert Downey Jr. bus, I'm sorry. And good old Hulk buster there. I'm not sure why it's not turned on, but anybody who owns this piece knows it's outstanding. It's beautiful. Probably the crowning jewel of my collection here. This beautiful Batman statue based off Jason Fabok's cover. Any true Batman fan has to have this piece in their collection there. But I love it. It's so dope. I saw someone display the Sideshow marquee light up bat signal in the back, and I had to have one. Thing's amazing. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a small but mighty collection here. I really love it. I'm proud of it. It's a long time in the making, but you know, just being in the military and going to duty stations every couple of years, you never really got the opportunity to display it like you want without having to tear it down every couple of years. So now that I'm in my home, I can kind of put all this stuff up kind of like I want to, and kind of enjoy it. Just kind of one more pan around the room here. I kind of went a little fast, I apologize, but hopefully you're able to see some stuff, and some stuff that you own, or stuff that you would love to have, or stuff that you think is kind of cool. But I truly appreciate you guys hanging out with me a little bit. Chris, thank you for the opportunity. It's pretty dope. I do appreciate it. And you know, enjoy your collection, guys, and you know, collect what you love. All right, it was good chatting with you. Catch you guys later.
Hey guys, I have partnered up with Red Wolf Collectibles, maker of incredible comic book display options, including this outstanding, heavy-duty, and well-made slab stand featuring an anti-slip pad and all the accessories needed to display your most prized slab comic books, just like this one here in my collection. And now they even have interchangeable 3D design plates that feature really strong magnets that let you easily swap out logos to match your comic books, slabs, or whatever superhero you want to feature in your display in an absolutely incredible way. And these are just some of the plates available for purchase from DC, Marvel, and much, much more. I mean, look at all of the options here. You can even have your own custom logo made. And they also offer magnetized comic book frames. You simply remove the front, place your comic book inside, and place the magnetized cover back on. It's that simple, yet looks absolutely amazing, and even features a built-in hook so you can display it on the wall. I mean, look how awesome this looks. Now, if you don't have a slab, you can also purchase their protective comic book cases, which feature high-quality metal corners and screws. And you can also pair this up with the display stands to give it that amazing slab look. Now, all of these are absolutely incredible, and make sure you use code STATUE at checkout for a discount at redwolfcollectibles.com. I'm so happy to be partnering with them because their products are absolutely amazing. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.